It's Paddox and welcome back to Schedule 1. It's another beautiful evening here in town and we are wrapping up a very tough day. Very hard-working day. How you doing, Miss Ming? Good to see ya. We've got a couple final deliveries here at the end of the night, but basically lots and lots of green Cyclopses running around town right now. We have been doing all of our deals and orders, but we've also just been kind of giving as much as possible out, hitting the streets, little grassroots marketing. Pretty much giving this stuff away, just trying to get as much XP as possible. I think we've got Chloe over here near the skate park. Go talk to her really quick. But yeah, basically we are close to leveling up to the next level where we're going to get Suburbia. We need to become a block boss, so we're going to see what we could do there. I also think we do need to throw a little bit of cash and our taco tickler beauty. Jeff, how you doing, buddy? My name's Jeff. Good to see you. Got him there. And then I think we're going to have Philip back behind the casino. Bam, you enjoy that, buddy. All right, we're going to head back to the crib. And I'm hoping we've got enough XP. I don't know. It's tough. We're kind of at a point where it's very grindy and we just really need to make as many deals as possible. Things are going well back here at the barn. Looks like we're kind of at the end of the night. So final preparations to get ready for 4 a.m. But, dude, look at this. We are just absolutely killing it. We've got 15 bricks of BT here. We've got 80 single bags. We've got the extra 9 right here. And then the biggest thing is check our dealers. Benji's got $41,000 in cash right now. He's actually going to need to be re-upped here in a second. Brad's got 19K. Jane's got 11. I've taken from her a couple times. And Molly's got 22. So we've got like almost 100K in cash out in the midst, just kind of floating. So hopefully we could trust Benji here. In terms of this setup, this has been absolutely amazing. Obviously, a couple days have passed since the last episode. So a couple in-game days, that is, I guess real life as well. But yeah, we've just been kind of producing as much as possible. We are producing a lot. I know 15 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you break that down into 20, I mean, that's a lot of days of product. There is not nearly enough demand for what we're producing. So I'm just kind of overproducing, letting it run, always making sure we've got all these things filled up. And I think we're going to add one more step to that. So it's nice because if we go out here, I always have a van waiting. And you can get a van of all the product. It fits nicely. You come in here. We're going to start with the batteries. We'll do that. Then we can go to the cuke, throw some cuke in there. We've got the gas here at the end. And then we've got the cuke right here. Then we go back out. We grab the second side of the van. We could just have all of these. Beauty. Go ahead and send that van away. It'll disappear, and then we can go in. We're going to order another delivery, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're always going to order 40 horse juice, motor oil, paracetamol, batteries, 80 on the cuke, gas, mega bean. Beautiful. Send that to the barn. Send it to loading dock 2 and place the order. So basically, I do that every day. End of the day, you restock everything up. You don't really have to worry about it. This will last for a couple of days without moving. But we are going to add a final step here. To be honest, it's completely not needed, but I figured why not? Could be, kind of fun just to automate it that little bit extra and give us a little bit more freedom, especially as new things keep coming out. We're supposed to be getting some updates in the near future here. So let's, I'm going to grab this stuff. Let's head out. We're going to go over to the warehouse. I love these nice late night strolls out here. Just absolutely know the lay of the land everywhere we're going, everything we're doing. We're going to go up. We're going to talk to Manny. It's been a while since we've seen him. Good to see you, buddy. I am in need of one more handler and go ahead and send them to the barn. $1,500, $200 a day deal. Also, you know what? We've got a little extra money. I'm gonna check out Stan here. How we doing, buddy? I'm looking for a ranged weapon. I'll take an M1911, 2,500. Got a deal for that. Beautiful. And then we're also gonna have to. I'm assuming we're gonna have to buy some ammo for this. M1911 mag. We're gonna have 1 mag. We've got 7 mags that come with it. Okay, so I have never had a piece in this game. But we've now, oh, no, sorry, no, sorry. That's my bad. I didn't know. Cops are investigating. We just gotta go. Just gotta go. Probably not the best. Are they gonna trust me now? Do we have an issue? Hold on, I'm just gonna hide in my, oh, police are nearby. Shoot. Run. Okay. Probably not the best idea just to pop off in the middle of the warehouse. Oh gosh, they're back behind us. Just run into the woods and hide. Shoot, dude, no, this is not good. This is not what I wanted. I thought we were going to be able to hide in the woods and they weren't going to see us. Oh, my goodness. We're going to be fine. We've got nothing on us, just a piece. Nothing else to see here. We got a couple cops at the police station. I'm going to go hide maybe back behind the casino. I feel like it's usually pretty chill back here. Come on. Oh, my goodness. I just feel like we got to keep running. Just don't stop running. Miss Ming won't say anything. We can go run to Miss Ming's house maybe. Maybe go back to the back docks back here. Holy cow. Okay. That is not how I wanted to start this episode, and you know, I feel like we kind of deserve it. I mean, to be honest, I don't think there's really any need for a weapon in this game yet. I've had like one client come up and try to fight me because I didn't give him good enough quality product, but I don't think I'm going to resort to violence like that, so I don't think it's needed. Are we going to be allowed in here? Are we still chill? We cool? You good, bro? Are we good? Oh! Stan, no! No, Stan! No! Oh my god, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of testing out the weapons. I don't know what they do. He's still coming at us. Bro, I don't want to kill Stan. I can't kill Stan. This was a mistake. He turned around. That's right! You better stay back, Stan. We're still chill though, right, bro? We're cool? Just want to make sure, like, if I want to come over here, if I want to get, like, a... I don't know, like a machete or a taser or something. Are we chilling? Evening partner? Okay, we're still all good to go. So I'll buy a little bit more ammo from you, 20 bucks. Dude, that's a heck of a deal. I just don't think it's a good idea for me to own this thing, to be honest. I feel like it's not needed. I know eventually Tyler's been talking about adding in some like police raids and, you know, rival gangs and things like that. There's all sorts of rumors. Who knows what's actually going to end up coming first. The creator, the developer, he's actually been doing some live streams lately talking about like new areas coming to the game. He wants to add mushrooms. He wants to do all kinds of stuff. So very, very cool. But yeah, I think for right now, we could probably just kind of put this in our personal stash and not worry about getting ourselves in trouble. So I'm going to put it over here. We're just going to have this here for a rainy day, but I obviously cannot be trusted with it. So she'll sit pretty on the shelf. Anyway, we've got a new handler here. Who's our new handler? Should be in blue. How we doing, Gary? Mark? No, it's got to be Charles. So first things first, we are going to assign him a bed. He's not going to be able to work with us unless we have that. And we've got a couple of extra beds here, so we can put him there. And then we're also going to have to give him a little bit of money. Now, I think I have everyone paid out for the next 5 days. Let me see. 1,200 the next 4 days. Okay, I guess today was technically day 5. So we'll do 800 in here. We don't have to pay anyone for 4 days. So we've got him there. Now, what we're going to do is obviously we've got this 8-step mix here. This is the most profitable thing we can make. It's hitting the streets hard. We're selling it for over $1,000 a bag, which is ridiculous. So we want to keep this up. But basically, I'm going to try to add more storage to each of these because I do have to refill these at least every 2 days. I would like to not have to do that as often. We probably still will, but just in case we get sidetracked and have things going on, it'd be nice to have some extra storage. And that's where this is going to come in. So this is the same mix here. We've got everything in order with the motor oil, the Coke, the para, the gas, motor oil, Coke, para, gas, all the way across. And this is 8 deep. So these are the 8 mixes here. So basically what we want to do is take these shelves and move them over here. So we double our storage, double our time where we're not having to refill it. Obviously, we're still going to have to eventually, but it just kind of extends that. Now, we are maxed out on employees, and we're not going to be able to fully get it there, but we're at least going to be able to get it close. So what we have, I think it's Gary, and he has large storage rack to cauldrons. I'm going to take both of these off. So basically for Gary, what we had him doing is he was taking gas from here and putting it here. It's just not needed, dude. These things go through gas so slowly. So it's, you know, that's something we can handle ourselves. So we're going to take Gary's 2 extra slots and maybe make him do, I guess, the first 2. So we'll say take the motor oil from over here. And then we can have him put the motor oil over here. So we're going to have him take the motor oil as well as the first cuke. And that is going to go from this extra storage over to this one. Then we're going to take our new guy here. How we doing? We're going to add 5 new routes, and he is going to take the next 5. Now, it is an 8-part mix, so again, it's not all going to be done, but it's going to be close. So we're going to have the para go to the para. Then we're going to have the gas Come over here to the gas, the cuke. Going over to the cuke. Got to make sure we're getting it on the right stuff. I want to make sure it's going to the storage rack. This is making me nervous because we have such a good setup right now. I don't really want to mess anything up, but I think it's going to be all right. So batteries are going to go to batteries, and finally horse essence is going to go to horse essence. And obviously we are missing one, so technically your boy is going to be responsible for this one. We're just gonna have to make sure there's always beans in there, which is fine. It's not the hardest thing in the world, so it's just my job that we have to come over here, grab a couple of these, and throw these over on the other side. Again, I don't know that this is necessary. Like, we were doing pretty well without it. Look at this. So, well, okay, it's because I saved and quit halfway in between. I sold a lot more than that and got a lot more XP than that. Oh, no. I think that is a glitch. I'm an idiot. I 100% spent that last day doing a ton of sales and literally going around town selling to everyone for like $1 just so we could make sure the sale went through and get the XP for it. And then I think I saved and quit and went and ate breakfast, came back reloaded, and you don't get the XP in that case. So that's kind of unfortunate, but look at this. We've got some new workers, and now it's going to be time for your boy to go out and hit the streets. But yeah, this should be kind of doubly as long here. You can see these guys already getting to work on it. And technically, what we can do is we have a better look at this. We can see exactly what's going to be missing things a little bit earlier. So it'll be nice. We can just kind of order based on this. And instead of taking stuff to each thing, we can just take stuff out of here and immediately put it in this. And then they'll take it elsewhere. Again, the only thing we got to worry about is these lima beans, or the whatever they are, mega beans. They're the last stage of the process, so we've got the most time to kind of, you know, wait on it and hopefully be able to get it done. Can the cops see us over here? How we doing? Jen, can't talk to you. So yeah, basically we're on that 5th level. Can I talk to you? Probably not. Offer you a deal, 77. I'm just going to give you a really good deal that you can't refuse here. I want those 100% chances. All I'm after is a little bit of XP. I don't care about money right now. We got money. Just going in the middle of town on our golden skateboard, trying to talk to anyone and everyone, knocking on everyone's door. Nobody's home. Shoot, okay. Oh, we got some potential clients here. I mean, technically, we're still making money. Look at this. She's got a 0% chance of success unless we basically give it away to her. But like I said, that's all I want. I just want as much XP as possible. Technically, this is not the right thing to do, because if you offer somebody a deal, they won't hit you up and buy it later at a higher price. Go ahead and give you that at 335. Enjoy, my guy. We're going to have so many green-headed people all over the place. But yeah, basically, if you offer them a deal here, that person's not going to text you or one of your dealers later, and then they're not going to, you know, pay full price. Benji, that's awfully convenient. You disappeared and you're all the way over here. $42,000. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. How we doing, Sam? Good to see you, buddy. Can I see if I can... Dude, I'm just giving this stuff away, but it's fine as long as we're getting the XP. That's ultimately what we want. And again, technically, we're not losing any money. Technically, we're still profiting on the product. We're just not profiting like we should be. Dude, we got Brad. Brad, how you doing, buddy? Let me get that 21K right in front of the cops. She's not impressed. She just saw that deal go down. She's like, nah, we're gonna see what we got going on here. Nothing to see here, folks. Just knocking on anyone and everyone we possibly can and giving them the best deal they've ever had. Hold on, we got somebody here. How you doing? $700 product for $300. Come here, get your deals, get it done. Oh, I didn't even drop that one down. All right, we got a big baller over here. Look at this, dude. We just got the whole city turned up on our product. You know what? We might as well enjoy this while we're at it, too. It's going to be a fairly quick one. It should wear off shortly. Oh, yeah. That's the... Oh. That was right in front of them. Okay, we're gonna pretend like they didn't see that. It was sugar. I'm baking a cake out here. Dude, this stuff is wild. We are getting a couple of texts here. Luckily, we haven't seen Jeff or anybody else, so we're just gonna say yes to these. We're gonna do these late night deals. These will bring our profit margins up a little bit more. But in the meantime, especially now that I can't see, we're just gonna keep trying to look for people that might want to purchase. Like how they go from 0% chance, like, nah, dude, that stuff's not for me. I like something a little more, you know, mellow, a little bit more natural. I'm not looking for any of that hard stuff. But you're like, okay, bet. What if I give it to you for, you know, 1/4 price? They're like, okay, yeah, I'm down. Not gonna be able to sell him. I think we've got some friends. Dude, this is... Have we ever smoked this stuff before? I have not seen this. I'm gonna go talk to our friends in the tents. Nobody's home. What about the trailer? Just trying to get anybody and everybody. Maybe the gas station? Kathy, how you doing? Let me get you on this. We're just gonna get the whole town turned up and seeing double. Like poor Chloe here, dude. She was at 0%, but I give it to her for 200 bucks. She's like, all right, I'll lift my life up as long as it's a good deal. Dude, this is amazing. This isn't quite the stuff that we made in the last episode, but it's pretty good. I don't like that you can't see, but we are absolutely floating. Let's go talk to our skateboard friend. Jeff, how you doing? I think... Oh, never mind. I think he actually texted us. That's one of our favorite customers. We don't want to take him off the list. Just going to start knocking on random motel doors, see if anybody wants anything. Hello, hello, hello. Nobody's home, and we're finally out of it. Dude, it's just people all over the place. Literally every corner you look, our product is there. I would say that's the kind of market share that you want. Carl, he's hitting the ATM trying to buy some. No, he's not going to get any right now. How you doing? Can I help you out? Nope, Suburbia needs to be unlocked. I think we've sold to most people we have unlocked so far. You know what? While we're here and while it's open, we have the money for it. I'm just going to go for it, dude. We got 100K in the bank. I'd like to purchase a property. And we are going to go ahead and purchase the Docks warehouse made from our online balance. We now own all properties and all businesses in the game, at least as of right now. There are more coming, but we've got that in our back pocket. So we're going to go back. We're going to have a couple deals going on tonight. But for now, let's go see how everything's shaping up with our new setup. We should, like if we come in here, we should see everything full. Everything is still full here. Normally, we would be missing a lot of stuff, and this is where I would have to you know, start ordering more. We've still got some spaces we need to fill, but at least it's keeping it more full. That's really nice. This is where we can just go ahead and offload these, start taking this stuff. And it's nice because you can kind of use this as free storage. As long as it's sitting there, it doesn't cost you anything. You don't really have to think about it. You know what I mean? Go ahead and put 2 in each of these. This is a game changer. Like, don't even have to run back and forth a ton. You know what I mean? Oh, we've got a lot of horse stuff. Is the horse stuff... Are we good? We chilling? Oh. Wait, what happened? Why are there mega beans here? There shouldn't be mega beans here. Did I do that? Let me see what they bring over. I might have messed that up, or maybe I gave them the wrong thing. Again, we had a really good thing going, so I really don't want to mess this up. But we'll see. We're going to have to order a new van here. And we've still got a ton of orders coming in too. So we're going to be able to actually get some more XP and make some more money on top of all that grinding today. What are you putting over here? Bro! You're messing it up! Hold on! I must have messed that up. I must have accidentally clicked this. So we want to go from here to here. So we must have accidentally selected this instead of this. Make sure we're really looking at it right. So we've got the horse juice going to the horse juice. We do not need to mess up our production, dude. I would literally cry. We worked so hard on this for so long. Let's just make sure all of our ducks are all in a row. Everything else is good to go. Okay. So yeah, we've got a... What the fudge? Why would you be doing that? Where is he? I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're pissing me off. Okay? You're not doing this right. I need you to shape up or shape out. Oh, it's you! Gary, stop it! Stop it, Gary! No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at him. He's just grabbing random shit from that shelf and putting it over here. You freaking idiot. No, Gary. I can't have that kind of activity. You're lucky you survived that. I was hoping you were not going to. Don't say anything, don't tell anyone, and we won't finalize it next time. Come on, man. This stuff is going back here. I have no idea why he was grabbing stuff off of this shelf. We must have accidentally misclicked it. It's our fault, and we just shot him for our own mistake. But I don't really feel bad about it because we need to be smarter about this, Gary. All right. Gary Allen, we are going to take stuff from this first shelf, the motor oil, and we are going to put it on the motor oil shelf. It is really not that hard. Make sure it goes there. Add a new one. We're going to go from this guy, and we're going to go to this guy. You see it, Gary? Do you get it? You got it? Good. There we go. Okay, now we're going to be able to take our other handler. How we doing, Charles? Sorry about that little temper tantrum there. You know, if you, work and think like a decent human, we're not going to have any other issues. We're going to go para to para. We're going to go gas to gas. I do feel a little bit bad because I do think it was partially my fault. See, like that one right there. Hold on. Let's delete that. He's got para to gas to gas. He's going to have cuke. The second cuke. Gonna have batteries. I wish you could see where they're going. Like, I wish there was a list or something. You see how, like, that is clicking the thing behind it, but now it's clicking the batteries? I think we just got a little, not perfect at the start there. See, like, that right there, technically, did that select the horse juice, or we messed up? Let me try this again. Let's make sure that everything is all good to go and it's all in order. Make sure the horse juice is selected fully. Selected, and then we're going to put that on the horse juice. There we go. Okay, so things are being taken from the motor oil and the cuke and whatever else. Now we should be good to go. Do we have anything astray in here? It looks like we are all good to go. Just want to make sure. Dude, if we had one wrong thing and one... Oh, hold on. I do see it. Wedding chart, sedating, and slippery. We don't want that. What are you doing? Take this stuff out. That was almost really bad. That would have messed up the entire production line for like the next 2 days. So let's just go through. Let's make sure everything is exactly correct. Everything's good. Okay. And for this stuff, I mean, I guess we can keep this, but we're going to want to get rid of this. And then of course, we always need to make sure that we've got as many beans as possible in the back wall there. Beauty. Okay, we're all good to go. Let's grab our stuff. Get rid of this motor oil. It's some extra we don't currently need. We're going to go on some deliveries. And as always, our first couple of stops are going to be to make sure that we're doing our max laundering. Do we have enough cash for that? Oh, we've got $69,000. I forgot we picked up from Benji. Do we? We do not have a cash problem anymore. It is absolutely, going to be a credit problem. Our credit problem is actually pretty good too, especially considering we bought the dock, so we've still got 70K. So I would say, from a business perspective, we are definitely in the black. This is going to have to be one of our highest selling days we have ever had. I'm excited to see what kind of XP and what kind of, performance we're going to have here. But let's make sure we get over to Taco Ticklers. It's actually interesting. So the dev, he had a live stream recently, and I was reading an article about a lot of the stuff he was talking about. It's cool because it's just like, it's one dude that made this game. He's just kind of chatting, playing, enjoying it. I watched a couple clips from it, and he's just like, just a normal dude just trying to figure out what's going to be fun next. But he's talking about like the casino eventually should be a viable business. There's an island that we're going to be able to expand to. There's a part of the map up above on like a mountaintop we're going to be able to expand to. Going to have new products coming at some point. So there's a lot on the way, but thinking about buying the casino actually sounds really good. He also said that eventually it'd be nice to have some stuff so that, like, at Taco Ticklers, obviously you launder money there, but actually turn it into a business so you can invest in the actual legitimate business side of it so that it can make more money and can make, real actual money for you and not just launder it, which is pretty interesting. And last but not least, we're going to have a little deal back behind the casino here. Looks like he's already enjoying our stuff. But we could get him a little bit more. Good to see you, Philip. Started the episode with you, too. It is so weird coming back to the barn every time and seeing this number of eyes. Like, when you come around the corner, and it just looks like you've ran into, like, a family of raccoons or something out here, just getting into the trash. Like, there are so many eyes on you here. One thing we did forget to do. Let's go ahead and put this down for now. Let's take some bricks. We've got 18 bricks, dude. Hold on. I would say these typically sell at like $1,100. So this is 18 times 20 times 1,100. This is $400,000 in product that we've got in our number 3 slot right here. Divvy this thing out to a couple of friends. It's been a while since we re-upped all of our dealers. We haven't had Benji texting us about being out of product yet, but I know that text is going to be coming soon. Gonna start out here. How you doing, Jane? Good to see you. $20,000, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, she was almost out there. So we're gonna give her what we've got 18. So we'll do like 5 each or four each. Yo, B-Rad, the man with the plan. How we doing, buddy? Good to see you, Mr. Oakley's. I'm gonna take that 1,700 off of you. We must have taken some stuff from you recently, but we're gonna give you 4. I feel like you're pretty weak. We honestly should have gave Benji and Jane the 5s. And then we could have given Brad and Molly the 4s, but it is what it is. I just like Jane because she's so close to our current setup. But we're going to go ahead and give him 5. And then we're going to give another 5 to Molly at the end of the street, which she should have some decent cash for us. How we doing, Molly? $28,000. Love to see it. Let's see how you were looking. She only had 1 brick left. You could have 5. You're welcome. So we have distributed all of our product. We've got probably $500,000 coming back once they can get through all of that. And we currently have $190,000 between cash and credit in our accounts. Dude, this is absolutely ludicrous how much we have grown. To think back when we were struggling to make a couple $100 and we were just barely getting by selling some mid-grade from the side of the road, and now here we are with all of our crazy setups and, you know, literally like 20 employees. I guess we've got 10 at the barn, but we've got, you know, 6 or 7 others all around town. So it's pretty incredible what we're able to build here. Let's see if we can get that level up. Got another van delivery here. Do we need any sort of... Looks like we're pretty full right now, so we're good to go. Let's just go ahead and call it a night and see. This should be our most productive day yet. We'll see. $16,000 in player earnings, 28K dealer earnings, 700 XP. So not quite enough to level up, but almost there. Brand new day. We're going to go check out what we got going on down at the docks. We purchased this yesterday towards the end of the day. Didn't get a chance to take a look at it, but things are looking pretty good. And honestly, you know what? I think we've got to kind of reward ourselves on a job well done. Obviously, we've been working really hard, and we have not purchased anything for ourselves. So let's go check out this new business first, and then we'll see what other kind of trouble we can get into. So is this... I always assumed this was the property. I'm not 100% sure. Trespassers will be eviscerated. Oh, dude, hold on. This is going to be a wildly inappropriate purchase. We absolutely don't need it, but I've been looking at this Mustang since the start of the game. How much does this thing cost? $40,000. That kind of hurts. But I guess it's got to be done. How we doing, Jeremy? I would like to purchase that Cheetah. Give me that old school GTA vibes. Rides waiting outside. Beautiful. So I doubt we're ever going to use this. We literally drove our van to the warehouse and then never used it again. But here we go. Fastest, maybe? I'm not even sure if it's the fastest. Most expensive car in the game, the Cheetah here. Dude, this thing is actually kind of buns. I'm not going to lie. Can we use shift to speed it up? Can we vehicular manslaughter? We can. Okay. Yeah, this is pointless. I would much rather have the skateboard because you could take back alleys and it actually turns. Sorry, Brad. Yeah, I don't know about this purchase, Trub, but you know, it's one of those things. It's just like back in the day when your boy bought his GTR. It was something he had his eyes on for a very long time, so might as well, you know, treat yourself when you get to this point. But welcome to the warehouse. This is the biggest... Is it? I was going to say the biggest and final property. Hold on. Can we hit the... are there lights in here? How are we looking in here? Are the lights on? Switch on. There's no lights in here currently, I guess. This doesn't even look that big. I guess we could have some stuff lined up here. I mean, thinking about beds and stuff, most of this would be beds up here. I feel like the barn layout might be a little bit better. There is some... Oh, here we've got light switches. There's some area back here. It's like this could be your production setup, and this could be your grow setup back here. Have beds and storage upstairs and storage along the walls and underneath here and stuff like that. But I feel like I like the barn better. We drive inside of it. Oh, look at this. Okay, yeah, that's pretty sick. This could just be like a vehicle warehouse. We could bring our van over here. I don't know. See, the thing is, I've been thinking about this for a while because I knew we were going to have the money to be able to purchase this. I don't think we have a use for it right now. We are producing, you guys already saw, we just dropped off so many bricks to all of our dealers. It's going to take them weeks to get through that. We don't have a production problem. So I think I'm going to save that property for now. Like I said, we do have some updates coming out at some point. We've got, you know, a new product we're going to be able to make. I'm sure there's going to be changes where extra space is going to be needed. But right now, we are 100% set. We've got 4 other properties we can grow stuff at too, so we're really not struggling. Now, the other thing I wanted to come check out was Bluebell's Boutique. Or is it Bluebell's or Blue Balls? Blue Balls Boutique. Love it. I wanted to see what we could get into here. I really want the golden toilet. We don't have enough money for that right now, but I'm going to say let's get a dog painting. I'm going to get a gold bar, a gold chain, a gold watch, some ace of spades, maybe 2 of those. Maybe like a nice red little Chateau La Pipi, 1969 Cabernet Sauv. Small man Jimmy's whiskey, maybe a wall-mounted thing there, and a safe. Dude, this stuff is actually kind of cool. Look at this. So you can have like bottles up on shelves. This is one of the artworks. Can we buy that? What's the white one here? Lines artwork. I'm not gonna buy the alcohol for now. I don't think we need it. So $28,000. Beauty. Okay, can we put this on? How does this work? Oh, look at this. Perfect. Okay, so we can throw the chain on. We can throw the watch on. Yes, sir. And now your boy fits the bill. Dude, just feeling so good, so fresh. I love this. Oh, we've got a police checkpoint. Hey, check me out, dog. Look at this. I don't have anything bad. I got money. That's all I can say. Look at this. No issues yet. Just flexing on the haters out here. Let's go back to the bar and see if we could put some of this stuff in here. Obviously, we've got so much cash, we're gonna need a place to put it. So we've got this safe here. We don't really have a lot of personal space in the barn, but I guess we could have this over here in our little area. So we can, we set this guy up. Where's the opening? I'm assuming this side's the opening. Beautiful. Okay, we could put a gold bar in the safe. Extremely heavy and valuable. From what I've heard, you can sell this. Hold on, let me see. What did we pay for that? I forget. And then we've also got this artwork. We could put this up on the wall. I'm gonna pretend like this is Coop here. Maybe put it up above the thing. Remember why we're working so hard? Oh, that's so cute. So that was about the worst way you could ever spend $100,000 in credit that we took so long to build up. I mean, I guess we did get the Docks warehouse, which is good. That's, you know, obviously an investment piece we're going to be able to hold on to forever. But it honestly kind of hurts looking at that $1,700 balance. Let me go talk to Mick really quick, see what we got going on. Oh, here at the pawn shop. How you doing, dog? He only works on cash. So I think we paid $5K for this. Can we 4,500 to 8? Wait, do we pay 10K for it? He's gonna offer us 79.50. I'm gonna try to get more out of him. Oh gosh, we got more people coming in. Could I get you to pay me 11,750? Not gonna happen. What did we pay for this? I'm not even sure. 10,450? Nope. 7,950. He's getting a little bit temperamental with us. 10,150. How about that? Negative partner. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Apparently, sometimes you could actually converse with him and get him to pay more for it than what you bought it for. So basically, you can trade your credit out for cash. I don't know that you would ever need that, but you can kind of arbitrage it and make some money. I just love the sound of money being made. Look at old Doris in here waiting to send her paper mail, and we've just got this thing in the background going to town. We're gonna have to have a lot more days of that if we're gonna be able to replenish our stuff here. Let me see. We paid 10K for it, yeah, so we weren't gonna be able to talk him into that there, but it looked like we could get him up to 1,700 eventually, or 17,000 eventually, which is interesting. Got some text coming in. Of course, we're not gonna forget our people, so let's go ahead and say yes to all of these, and we're gonna do it late night to try to rank up and get that XP. Probably not the best idea to lead our potential buyers back to the warehouse, but dude, honestly, the chain and everything looks pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good about the purchase. I think it was a good one, you know. Obviously, not 100% needed here. This is where I keep my gold bars, just in case you're interested, just in case you ever feel like robbing me. We've got, oh no, that's a worker. I was gonna say we've got multiple people out here just fiending. But, yeah, I feel like we're portraying the level of client and business that we want to run. Look good, feel good, work harder. This is what it's all about, is you know, material things that don't actually mean anything. Let's make sure we're all good here. So we've been out for a while, pretty much an entire day. We'll take a look at how our inventory is going. I really love what we were able to do with this. Oh yeah, dude, things are looking good. And we just made another order for our online thing. We officially have $16 in our bank account, which is not where we want to be, but we should be okay. It's just wild, dude. So we can make, what is it? It's 2, 4, 6, and 8. So you can launder 20K a day if you have all of your laundering operations going, which we always do. And then you can obviously do 10K per week just depositing in the ATM. So like this is our biggest holdup at this point. We're going to go out. We are about to make so much money. Is this one done yet? It is. We're going to make so much money tonight, and we've got 114K in the bank, but we literally do not have a way, or 114K in cash. We don't have a way to get it into the bank. That's got to be the biggest holdup at this point in the game. All the green people rolling around. Are we going to be able to sell some more? Come on, baby. I'm just looking to get as much XP as possible. We got Kyle working in Taco Ticklers. I feel kind of bad just double dutying him. Let's go ahead and get his... Oh, 97%, and he said no. Are you kidding me? I thought he was for sure going to take that. But yeah, we got Kyle in here working behind the counter, also selling stuff to him, just double dipping on him. And he's already got our own product. Offer him another deal. Bro's getting absolutely screwed by his boss. Again, I'm just going to try to offer everything to everyone. Ludwig, not going to be able to get you. We've got more deals opening up in 2 hours. If there's anybody out on the streets who will take anything, Chloe, she's probably going to meet us for a deal already. We got cops over there, so we're going to turn around. Well, let's go get this leveled up. Dude, everywhere I look, there's just glowing people, and I'm just going to keep forcing them to take more of it. We have 100% taken over these streets, dude. Literally, like, walking through, going to deals and stuff, half the time they're glowing. It's at night, so you can't even miss them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to know where you're going or where the meetup point is. They're just sitting there glowing, waiting for some more of this product that they literally cannot get enough of. You want any more, bro? You good? George, he's chilling. Got our launders hit, so we got 20K in the bank again, which is good. We're going to be able to start rebuilding that back up again. It's going to be slow and steady, but it's going to be worth it. Our final deal is going to be out here in the woods. Unfortunately, he's not glowing, but we're going to be able to get it done anyway, and that should hopefully be enough that we can level up. Dude, we finished everything before 4 a.m. too. People are still grinding here, and look at this. We've already got 2 bricks reloaded up. How are our dealers looking? They've each got close to 100 product. They've got no oh, wow. What is Molly doing? No cash so far? Is she stealing from us? Jane sold 64 today. Brad sold 45, and Benji's got 72 already. And I love the sound of that. That's another brick coming in. Mark, appreciate you, big dog. So it looks like everything's good. We're coming through. What is this making? I'm curious what the end product. If this is something that isn't BT, I'm going to be really upset because that means we messed it up. But I think we're going to be in good shape here. Just going to camp on this machine. Nobody can mess with it. We've got BT. Beautiful. So we could take this. And you know what? We might as well have a little bit of fun ourselves. Let's go ahead and get this nice, fresh, powdery white snow in there. And bang. Look at that. Another BT, and we might as well, because we haven't done it in a while, grab some of these and let's get this stuff packaged up, because you can't ever get too big for your britches. You got to be able to take care of the business from the bottom up. There we go. We've got I like having a full bottom side here, and eventually I would love to get 20, 40, 60, 80 bricks up top, which is just insane to even think about. But okay, it's 4 a.m. We're going to be able to go to sleep. No other work's going to be done today. Did we get the upgrade? Did we get the level up? 22K from dealers, 14K from us, 500 XP, so not the best day, but it is enough to get to Block Boss, baby. And with that, we are going to unlock Suburbia, which is 10 potential customers and 1 new dealer. Now, I know what I'm about to say is going to break some hearts, man. I don't want to do it, but the thing is, the series has been so good, I don't want it to start drawing. I feel like we have pretty much beat the game at this point in its current state. You know, we've got the chains, we've got the cars, we've got the everything. Technically, we could run it up. We could go to a bigger business. We could rebuild the docks, which I thought about doing. I thought about making some sort of a setup in the docks, but it's not needed. This is the ultimate setup. I actually feel like the layout works better than anything we could do in the docks. It's wider. Maybe. I could be lying about that. I don't know. I can't see how we could improve this, and this is already set up, so I'm not going to try to do that. We could try to set up some other product in the docks, but why would we want other product when this is the best product we could possibly have? So for right now, I think we're chilling. I don't know that there's much more we can do besides just grind indefinitely and try to make as much money as possible. The thing is if we were to do that, I feel like that ruins the game going forward. Like we're at a good spot right now. We're making a ton of money. Arguably too much money, so I would rather wait until we get some meaningful updates and maybe switch some things up. We would have enough of a base layer that we could get started in something new, but we don't have too much that we're just like a, deca millionaire and we could buy anything we want and we're not struggling anymore, even though that kind of feels like where we're at right now. So I'm curious what updates will bring. I know there's been talks about police raids. Like imagine our barn gets raided, we lose everything, and we've got to start over and start growing mushrooms or something. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to see the series reinvented in that sense, and I just think beating our heads into a wall trying to make as much money as possible is not the answer right now. So as updates come out, we will definitely play. I'm not waiting for the next huge update. I think the full version of the game is supposed to come out in 2 to 3 years. So obviously at that point, we'll probably replay it. But as little meaningful updates come out over the next couple of weeks and months, we'll have periodic episodes coming. It makes me really sad, too. This is one of my favorite series we've ever done. This is one of my favorite games I have ever played. The progression, the unlocks, the just like slowly, incrementally increasing and getting better and growing your business has been so good. I'm excited to see it continue, but I also don't want to have it start burning out. You know what I mean? So this is a good spot to pause the series for right now. It is not ended. We will definitely be back. We've just got to have some more content. So we've officially reached in-game in a way for right now. Again, technically, we could go through. We could wait. I also thought about going in because I know people are going to mention this. We don't have Uptown unlocked. We don't have these dealers unlocked. But again, like I want to leave stuff for us to do later with new stuff. I want to try to unlock new dealers later with new products and things. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be at the very end of the game with all the money and all the everything. We could do this right now, and all we're going to do is just unlock everything, have 2 more dealers, and have a ton more product and $50 million in the bank. It just doesn't, it's not needed. So yeah, as we get more meaningful updates, I will see you guys then. Charles, better hang on to your pants, bro. Better make sure you're working hard. He's got his freaking loading bay paint on his shoes. Come on, dude. Get it together, Charles. Don't make me get that strap. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. Thank you guys so much for all the love on this series. And we're going to find some other stuff to play in the meantime because this is going to be hard to beat. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.